And what's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Welcome back to revisiting Bloodborne. So here we are at the Pthumeru Chalice, Layer 3. We're picking up where we left off, so we're going to go through Layer 3 of the Pthumeru Chalice. And then I'm gonna cover, you know, what we call... I'm gonna explain as best as I can based on my knowledge and experience about fault steps of the Chalice dungeons. Fault steps that people can generate in order to get some interesting loots, etc. So, well, I'm rocking a different set of fashion souls, so I'm wearing the Charred Hunter set because I believe the boss of the Layer 3 is the Watchdog, the flaming Watchdog. So now let's go ahead and get started. And oh yes, and about the false test, that's why I changed to online. I am now playing online. So let's go deal with these. And I also changed up my blood gems, and I didn't realize I have a couple blood gems that give me extra attack. So I'm rolling with it. Now let's go this way. Yep, even though it's going to be a cakewalk, but don't underestimate the enemies. You know, you make a simple mistake, and it can cost you. And here we have these. Oh, these. And there's a little skitter. Oh, where do you think you're going? Give me the gemstone. Oh, now this one that's glowing, they come from a summoner. And they'll just keep coming at you. And this one drops some Arcane Haze. Arcane Haze is a ritual chalice material, which are dropped from these things that are these abominations. But you can also get Arcane Haze by the way of extracting it from a key workshop item called the Workshop Haze Extractor. Okay, so there's more than one summoner, alright? So that's why these guys are still coming. Get them out of the way for right now. Here's a cannon-wielding one. I believe that's the one that was shooting at me. Alright, here. Ritual Blood 2. This one dropped me some bullets. Alright. And here we have another one of these centipedes. These centipedes. Ugh. Oh, careful. Oh, that's the acid. Yeah, they're easy to beat, but once you get to a point in the Chalice dungeons that matches whatever your level, and the enemies become harder, then they're going to be a pain. As you go deeper in the Chalice dungeons, they get more challenging, and you better be ready, and there will be some point that you might want to get some co-op. If you feel like you hit a wall, it's okay to get a friend to join you. So now, and speaking of which, you know, now once I get to starting with the Central Pthumeru depths of the Chalice dungeons, that's when, you know, I will transition to streams. I will transition into streams, and I will invite people for co-op. I can invite people for co-op because until I reach the secret boss, which is the Queen. Until I reach the Queen, I want to cover the Chalice dungeons. I made that tread once, and I want to do it again. And there is some unfinished business by my own personally. But I'll explain to you soon. Here's another little skitter. Temporary blood gemstone. So these gemstones that I get are not going to be worth much for me at this point because I'm over-leveled. I'm over-leveled for this part, and this one did a low kick. But these snatchers though, but they still hit hard. So like I said, don't underestimate the enemies. Alright, what else is left? What else is left over here? Okay, now that we cleared out this room, we're now gonna go this way. So I'll drop a shining coin. to mark that I've been here. Alright, and here's the door. And what's behind the door? Creepy ghost. Gives me 10 bullets. And I got my trusty lantern on. Get some more blood vials. Should have topped off my health before I grabbed those. Oh well. There'll be more chances. Alright. Now there's the lever, so let's go in here. We have a merciless watcher. Cold blood dew. What's in here? Nothing. This one's got a smoldering weapon. He's let's see. Oh, got him. Let's see if he dropped any vials. Nope, just bullets. Unlocked. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna break these urns to defog. Okay. I believe this is it. Illusory wall! Haha! Nope. Alright, we got that unlocked, and there was a ladder over here, so let's climb it. Let's climb it to make sure we covered the top. Alright, let's look around here first. What do we start with over here? Shining coin. Alright. At the end of the hallway, there's a piece of loot. Anything guarding this item? Blood vials. Alright. And I think that's the only thing we find. So, shining coin there. Alright. Alright, that's about everything. So now we go this way. We go this way. And I believe this is the treasure room. Not seeing any enemies around here. But we're gonna go ahead and grab the chest. And we get some tomb mold. Yep, we'll definitely need to rack up some tomb mold in order to generate the next Chalice dungeon. Right this way, and now we're at the upper level. So pop this. Let's go left. Let's go left. Let's go left. Alright. Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. No other doorways. Oh, but I do see an enemy here. Ow! Throwing firebombs at me. Molotovs. And right here's an elevator. And looping back around. Okay. Okay, there's nothing else here, and there's that shining coin. Alright, so that's pretty much everything. That's everything, so let's go. Let's go head back and go through the doors we unlocked. And it's right this way, because that's where we came in. Yep, and just climb up the ladder. There's the lamp, and now we're going in. And gonna grab my serrated weapon so I could, because it's the watchdog boss. But here's a side path. As we dive deeper, you know, on the way to the boss, there will be some side paths that lead to a potential treasure room. And now we can go this way. Alright, right up ahead. Okay, here's another snatcher. We're not going to go downstairs yet. Let's explore the upper level first. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Oh, low kick. This one gives me more bloodstone shards. Alright, we'll go down there after we're done up here. Alright. Inside. Yeah, I believe these side paths lead to some more Chalice dungeon materials that we can grab. There's a bold hunter's mark. And another enemy. More bullets. And there's a more tomb mold. There is a door over here. Alright, now over here. We're not at the treasure room just yet. Maybe this place is. And we got these guys who are playing with fire. You shouldn't play with fire because you're gonna get sliced and diced by me. Alright, let's head down there and let's break the urn to defog. So that's basically just the upper level, but there should be a way to get down. So, and here's a door we're gonna take. I believe this room is the treasure room. More blood vials. And we have a watcher. Yep, that's the treasure room, so let's deal with the watcher before we can get our hands on the treasure. Blood vial. And anything down here? Nope. Ritual blood too. 4 of them. Yep. Alright. We are done. And I think I know where we can go. Now we can go down that ladder right at the start. Back this way. Okay. There it is. Now this time we're going to take the ladder down. I'm going to break this urn to defog. I'm going to defog. Alright, and here's another door, and I believe that's going to lead to the lower part. And just wanted to break that. And that is a pressure plate. Oh. Aha, we're at the lower level. And right above, yes, we would have been tossed at from these guys, so we got rid of the enemies. But is there anything special down here? I don't think so. I don't think so, but it could have been just a way to get out. Just gotta be careful. Alright, so that's that. So that's the side path is now finished, and now we can go to the boss. Yeah, it's this way. Alright. And it's just right past these doors. And right behind those doors is the boss. Let's prepare. Now then, I'm gonna be, since it's a beast, saw cleaver. But I'm at a good level, so I won't be I'm just gonna stick with this. Pop a beast blood pellet, and let's see. And this is why I'm wearing the Chart Hunter set, because of the high fire defense. And gonna pack some bull paper. Alright. Let's do this, guys. I may be high level, but I can still die, even to the lower level enemies. The Watchdog of the Old Lords. Let's do this. Watch out for that bull rush. Ah. Man, that was a bad whiff. Attack the legs to knock it off balance. Oh, AoE effect. Either the legs or the head you want to go for. And we get the Central Pthumeru Chalice and a Fireblood Gemstone 3 as a result. Yep, made such excellent work of the Watchdog of the Old Lords because...
it's free real estate.
And you know what time it is already?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
And of course, I can't forget this. Now then, it's guitar time. Let's go.
That's how one man plays guitar.
And with that, we've completed Central Pthumeru. And that's where we'll stop here. And then, once we start from the Central Pthumeru Chalice, that's when it's going to transition to live streams. Now, once I start streaming the Chalice dungeons, then I'm going to be cutting it into episodes to upload the series, because not all of you guys have Twitch. Not all of you guys have Twitch, so I'm gonna make sure you guys are able to see what happened during the streams, as a way of the continuation of the series. So now let's get back to Hunter's Dream and go from there. All right, now that we're back here, now let me show you guys, you know, an example from a false step dungeon, and it requires, you know, a root chalice, I believe. And here I'm gonna create one from what I've learned. You know, a long time ago, I was watching Fighting Cowboy's old Let's Play series of Bloodborne, revisiting, doing another Let's Play, and he wanted to go get a burial blade because he was doing a skill build at that time. You know, and so he generated a false step dungeon, and there's a code that he typed in. Let's see. I'm gonna see if this code still works. And he did it at early levels, so he did something dangerous. And it was a suicide run, but he got it. But he got it though. He completed it. So let's see if this works. Let's see. Search by glyph, I believe. Let's see if this works. Oh, it still works. It still works. Let's see if this works. It's still active. I remember the glyph code, and it still works. Let's try that. Now, at early levels, this is, you know, if you want to get a burial blade, you got to be smart about it. And this is the side path that leads to the uncanny burial blade, not the actual burial blade. False step dungeons generated. You can get, you know, lost in uncanny versions of special weapons, of really good weapons, and especially, you know, some very good blood gems, and even blood rocks. So many good loot generated from false step dungeons. Now then, we have these enemies. Now, let's see. Now, at early levels, you would barely even make a dent on these enemies. And look at the echoes I get! Yeah, that's how high level it is! Yeah. But it's definitely a good echo farming. At this point, you know, I could farm echoes here. But you know what? Now that I'm here, why don't I just go get the uncanny burial blade? Let's do that. Well, I guess I could say today's episode is covering, you know, the rest of the layer 3 of Pthumeru and giving you guys my explanation on these false step dungeons, like the one we're just doing. And I'm gonna get myself an uncanny burial blade. Okay, then it's the path to the left, but it's the path to the left. Now, if I would have gotten here at very early levels, I would have a hard time trying to get through. Because as you see right by this door are some spiders that are trying to get to me. Oh, cannon! This is what I get for not paying attention. Okay, let's try this again. Now, even if I lose all those 25,000 echoes, I can easily farm them back up here. Now that I'm strong enough. No enemy picked up my echoes. What the hell? Alright. Let's try this again. I'm gonna run to this cannon guy. Let's teach this guy a lesson. Okay. Got that. Got that out of the way. Better safe than sorry. Better... Alright. Now, I need to find the summoner. Now, the spiders are so dangerous. I can attack right through this door because these spiders are trying to get to me. No. I better two-hand this. That way it can swing right through the door. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how hard they hit. But you know what? I have almost a level. Let's play it. Better safe than sorry. Better spend these right now. Get a level, and then we'll come back and get that and go for the uncanny burial blade. Okay, now that I've spent my echoes. First let's get... I'm just gonna attack, gonna deal with enemies that get in my way. Even, let's see, now, and then get rid of the cannon guy. And then we're gonna open the door. And have to dodge all these spiders. Move back and dodge all these spiders. Yeah, look at them. They're trying to get to me. That door will never close. Bear that in mind. So let's run these spiders all the way over here. Then we'll run past them and then give ourselves a window to run to that summoner lady. That brought these out. That is a lot of spiders. Come and get me, spiders. Alright. There you are. Get rid of you. Oh, damn stamina. Oh, if only my stamina was not an issue. Oh, don't get yourself caught. Don't get yourself wedged in. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I should not be wasting time. Like I said, it is a dangerous and stupid run. Let's lock onto them. Oh, not the cannon guy. Not the cannon guy again. But he did do me a favor though. Oh. All right. I know she's gonna summon a couple more spiders. Give myself a window. Oh, nothing. Oh boy. Damn, that's how hard they hit. Oh, give me the visceral! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Ah! Damn stamina! And there goes the... I made back more... Yes! That should get rid of the spiders. Ah, finally. Oh, that's not the only summoner! Wow! So there's more than one. Alright. Oh, damn it. Oh, stupid spiders. No, not that one! Damn it, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. You know, I'm not too worried about all these echoes I collected to being lost. But yeah. Yeah, because I can always farm them back here. No. Oh. Make sure I hit the right button. Get some distance. Make sure there's 4 of them. Alright. Now. Oh, damn skitters! That ruined my attempt. That ruined my attempt. Blame the skitters. That ruined my attempt. All right. So let's. All right. Fine. All right. Fine. Here's what we're gonna do. So instead, I'm going for it. That's one set of spiders down. My brains, damn it! Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I got a good loop in mind. We got one set of spiders out of the way. Make sure there's 4, because there's a total of 4 spiders summoned by the summoner. So if I can circle them, if I can get to a position, I'll be able to deal with this one. Yes. Yes. Bye-bye, spiders. These guys were a pain in the butt. Okay, 82,000 echoes. Now, we want to get the burial blade and just get out of here. And because the only thing that stands in our way is that beast man. We want to bring him here. We want to bring him down here. Alright. We want to get him out of the way. We want to bring him here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we got him out of the way. Alright. And now... Yes, we did it! Got the burial blade right here! Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Uncanny burial blade. We did it, guys! We did it! 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 It was so worth it. It was worth it. It was so worth it. I find this just absolutely by far
sensational.
Yeah. Alright, and now I can just come in here and farm so many echoes. It's not even it's no joke. Alright, we did it, guys, so let's go ahead and head back to Hunter's Dream, and we will wrap things up. And I will let you guys know what we're going to do next. I'm going to get my arcane up. I'm getting my arcane up for a reason. And once I get my arcane to where it needs to be, then I will start leveling up endurance. And then going to get my skill up too.
Farewell, good hunter.
Alright, so in our next episode, we are going to go take on our next area, which is Byrgenwerth. Byrgenwerth, and dangerous part, but gonna spend some time to buy some supply, farm some echoes to get some supplies, and get ourselves stocked up. And of course, you know, let me see. There's a weapon I want to use. Alright, let me see. Let me see here. Ah yes, the Augur of Ebrietas. Now, and my arcane needs to be 18, so I gotta level up 6 more times in order to use it. I never attempted it before, but but at least I'm willing to try. All right, now there's also, oh yeah, and I also need to. Now, what's different about the Uncanny and Lost versions is the blood gem slots. They are different, so that's the only difference. So anyways, guys, I believe that's all the time I got for this episode. So like I said, in our next episode, we're going to go explore Byrgenwerth and then fight the boss there, and I'll explain more in more detail as we kick things off. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help the channel out. If you'd like to interact with me while I play some games, you know, hang out with me, I stream on Twitch just up to 3 days a week. We will be happy to have you, and I'll make sure you feel right at home. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support you have given me. It really does mean a lot. You guys are so amazing. I just can't thank you guys enough. So that'll do it for this episode of Revisiting Bloodborne, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Rise up, be blessed, smile, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.